How long do you have to speak with someone in a different language to say that you speak that language? There's no correct response to this question. In my opinion, it's about 1 hour. If you can speak with someone, a native that doesn't speak your language, for 1 hour, then you can speak that language. But let me tell you something. You don't have to know all of the animals, all of the colors, and all of the numbers to get to that level. And this is where the Valingua house method comes into play. The first lesson is called What's Your Name? Inside this lesson, there will be 8 to 12 words or expressions that will give you the vocabulary needed to have a conversation based on that question. What's your name? The fourth lesson is what do you like to do in your free time? The 13th lesson is would you like to have pets? The 15th is where have you been? After a few lessons, you have built up 5, 10, 15 minutes of actual conversation with someone. Of course, you can't have the same conversation over and over with someone, but you need to practice this many times to get fluent with this other language. The first 15 lessons are free. The whole first unit is free online, so give it a go and give it a try.
Comes in. But how does it work? I'm teaching with the method right now, and when my students get to around lesson 25 to lesson 35, they start being able to speak with me for 1 hour, the whole class. Here's how it works. Each lesson in the Valingua house method has a title, and each title is a question, one of the most typically used questions in that language, but we start from the basics. So lesson number 1 is what's your name? Lesson number 3 is how was your day? Lesson number 4 is what do you like to do? Lesson number 6 is where are you from? You start being able to speak with someone for 20 seconds, then a minute, then 2 minutes and 4 minutes, and you build up like that. In each lesson, there is around 8 to 12 words. We have a special way to help you remember these words, where you write out the word in English and Spanish, and then in the third column, you write out how you think it should be spelt if you were inventing how to spell the language. This helps you remember how to pronounce the word. After that, you will see and hear an example conversation with the words you have just learnt. Read it, translate it, make sure you understand it. Then after that, you will hear a longer conversation and there will be questions on it, like a little mini listening test. This is when you should be practicing these conversations with a partner or with me. After every 3 lessons, there is a small test. It's called a dictation. There are 25 words that you will see in Spanish, and the idea is to just translate them into English. This gives you a very simple demonstration into how much you remember. After the first hour of class, you will do lessons 1, 2, 3 and the dictation. But then the second lesson, I want you to redo that dictation to see how much you remember. Maybe you have got a better score and you have remembered your mistakes, or maybe after a few days or a week, you have forgotten a few of those words and you need to see them again. After every 4 lessons, you will see a TPRS story. It's a very useful method to learn the language. If you are following the story, you're interested in it, I explain the words very, very well with a whiteboard to help you understand. If you don't understand everything, don't worry, but it's just listening, getting your ear used to these different sounds. Also, we have Learn Spanish with Music, where you can see Spanish songs. We do covers of typical famous Spanish songs, and we put the lyrics in English and Spanish so you can sing along, and that also helps your pronunciation. If you would like to give this method a go, then you can. It's available for free on this channel. I would recommend getting a notebook, dedicating a certain notebook to this method and using this notebook only for this. This is where you can write in the table and you can start your Spanish journey. If you would like to receive the book from me, then just get into contact with me and I can send you the PDF version of the book. And if you would like little mini 15-minute classes to go along with this, well, then that would be a great idea, and this is something that we offer. Please get into contact with me if you are interested. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and if not, well, at least try it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.